Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to our channel.
We're on location, so we don't have our mirrors.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to film a little get ready with us video for you today so you guys can see our routine. This is not how I love to look on camera, but I'm doing this for you.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be using today to prep your skin.
To prep my skin,
Yeah.
I use the Milani eyeshadow primer. It's literally my favorite eyeshadow primer. I've tried lots of different ones, and this is the only one that actually works.
Oh.
However, I do use paint pot also on top of it. I have really oily eyelids, which is a good thing because it'll prevent it from wrinkling, but...
Is this out?
What color do you have?
Painterly.
Laying low. All right.
It's a tried and true for me. Or a, what are they? A holy grail.
A holy grail.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to prep my skin with my new... I got my swimsuit bag here. My aunt made this for me.
I want one.
I know. I have a yellow one. You can.
It's sunshine
Yeah.
yellow like my smoker nails.
Yeah. So I got this new primer. It is the MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oils Primer. I love it because it's really nice under the eyes. It's super nice in the winter especially. Probably won't be a product I use a lot in the summer unless I just want to do like a highlight pop. Like just on here and then I do like a good highlight pop. Well, it's got a hair in it.
It's supposed to be there.
It's my dog's hair.
I'm going to use the Laura Mercier, but how do you not pronounce it?
Laura Mercier.
Yeah,
It's
but how do you
that's
not pronounce
Mercier.
it? Mercier. This is the Blurring Canvas Primer. I do actually like this one. I usually don't use a primer unless I'm wearing a full coverage foundation for you guys today. And I only do it in my T-zone. Do you put it over her whole face?
No. The one day that, remember when we went to Mankato and I was wearing them, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked in myself in the rearview mirror and I was like,
What happened to me?
holy smokes. Looked like a grease stain. So, I like to look more radiant. I like matte, but I don't like it to be so matte that my skin looks flat, so I like to add a lot of dewiness, personally.
I like the demi matte,
This
semi-matte, satin finish. I always do my foundation because I always feel it's weird when you do your eyes and then you don't have anything on. I'm going to use the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. Not because I'm a super big snob with my makeup, but you do get a discount, a pro discount from NARS. So once you're licensed, you can have that.
I'm using MAC Face and Body. This is my favorite foundation only if my skin is good. It's not my favorite foundation when I'm broken out, which a lot of times I am, or when my skin is patchy, which sometimes it is. I'm going to conceal first. Sometimes I conceal first, sometimes I conceal after, or sometimes I do both. It depends on how sexy I want to look. I'm using the Born This Way.
This is not my color. I grabbed the wrong one this morning.
What was it?
This one is Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
And yes, we washed
It's my
our
middle
hands.
name.
We washed our hands before we started. It's your middle name.
Hannah Guadalupe
Jolie.
Cornelius Bell.
I was like a Cornelius from
The claymation Rudolph.
Yep.
I want to be a dentist. That one.
Yep.
Okay. Tip that I have for people who have really dark under eye circles like I have. A lot of times I feel like under eye concealer, it either is too cakey or too sheer. I like to let mine sit for just a little bit.
Oh.
And then when I put my foundation on, it doesn't completely rub off or blend in. So let's just
good tip. Good
reshake
tip.
this for good measure.
Should have used Fiji.
I got my big
I do like that one.
monster sponge.
It's like 2 ounces and
Yep.
it's done.
All right. Who knows if on camera this is my color? Yeah. I'd rather look tanner than paler.
Now we're just gonna bring this down. Be sure to check us out on our Facebook page.
What Facebook?
We don't have one.
Oh.
It's just funny to say it. All right, this is my favorite concealer
What
of
is
all
it?
time, the Radiant Creamy Concealer.
Oh, now I want to try it.
It's really good. However, I do like the Jeffree Star one that we picked up at the Morphe store.
Sarah Star.
Sarah Star. I just don't have it in the right color. The colors are, there's too many colors. And I've used this one for so long.
I honestly didn't wear concealer until like 2 years ago.
We've already prepped our skin.
There's a separate video for that.
Yep. I like to use my finger first, and I always put mine just right in the inner corner of my eye, and then I blend it out with my finger, and then I take a sponge after that because my eyes are more mature. I give some lines.
Going up and in the ears, into my hair.
Can't forget that.
Nope. What is happening here?
Do you bake with your powder?
Sometimes.
That looks really good.
Thank you.
I can't wear face and body. I feel like it's not. I feel like somebody from Twilight.
Too sparkly?
Yeah.
I like that it looks like I was sweating a little bit. I don't know why. I like the glow.
I'm going to use my Jeffree Star powder. I actually really like this one too.
I'm obsessed with my powder. This very small container, the size of the sun.
I do like this one because it's got a sifter.
What color are you using?
This one is in beige.
I'm using the Anastasia. That's how I'm going to say it. Anastasia.
ABH.
Loose setting powder in the color vanilla. That's my
I do need to try that one too. Are we using the brushes that we're using too? Shout out for our discount code. This is the Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush, which you do get a student discount from Sigma too. So if you want to go on their website and at the bottom of their page it says apply for a pro discount.
Look at my brush bag. Is that not the prettiest bag?
That is.
This was from, so I am a MAC girl. That is probably my favorite brand. And when they do holidays, they always have special holiday packaging. And these were free if you bought anything. And now it's my favorite brush bag. And this is a brush that I took from a student who left it in the dispense for too long.
So, in case you're looking for your
finders,
products.
keepers, I've had it for 3 years. So it's none of you that still go there. And we're going to hit up these under eyes. I don't like to put powder everywhere because
I just do my T-zone and I press it in with this brush and then I go back over with my beauty sponge.
Oh, crud. I forgot my paint pot. I got to go back.
I was going to say, you have it there. You just maybe forgot to put it
Yeah,
on.
I just use my fingers for these. So I used to have the soft ochre paint pot. And I was obsessed with it. It's way too yellow. Once I finally started using Painterly, found my shade. It's more vanilla-y pink, I feel like I'd describe it as.
Yeah.
Like a creamy pink.
I like the soft ochre on myself, but I really like the Lane Low. The Lane Low sometimes can be a little too bronzy in the winter, but it's really nice if you haven't used them before because you can use them as like a eyeshadow too, just to conceal
all the darker ones.
Yep.
Yeah. I used to be in love with Urban Decay Primer Potion. And then I have like the greasiest of greasy, like greasy eyeballs. For some reason, they're just like slick wet right here. And the Primer Potion just stopped working, like completely.
That's why I feel like, yeah, this Milani one,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
The paint pot, though, for me,
is enough.
It's like perfect. It's better than anything else I've ever used. I don't know why.
I'm just filling in my brows because they literally are translucent.
I just tinted mine. and I waxed my mustache that's been acting up, popping.
I have not found an eyebrow pencil that I absolutely love, so I'm using the
I'll show you mine.
Anastasia. I do, yeah, which one use?
I use a brush and I use my eyeshadow palette.
I do like this one that I got. Is a universal taupe, and I like this one, but it's a little too dark. And
What is it?
Universal taupe. It's the It Cosmetics one. It's just a little sample. But somebody asked me if I got my eyebrows microbladed, so I haven't used it since then.
I'm gonna just hit it with a little more powder, I feel like. Oops, not that much more. Oops, whoops, ups, whoops, ups. Too much. Okay. Sometimes I decide to do eyes, and then other times I decide to do cheeks. Today I'm gonna do cheeks because I've been using an interesting combination. I have been using this Naked, what is it? The Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics, which actually, I think, did you give it to me? I think Becca gave it to me.
Oh, no, yeah, Becca.
Well, anyways, I can do pretty much, my brows come out of here, my contour comes out of here now, which I'm gonna do today. I use this for my eyeshadow probably 5 out of the 7 days a week, and I really like it. But I take, sorry for the mirror, I know people cover up their mirror with this, it's gigantic.
We're not that good.
I like to take these cooler tones and then these brown tones, and I make a hodgepodge, and that's what I contour with.
Oh.
I do not like warm contour in any way, shape, or form, so I like to keep it really cool and really, you know, this bone structure I've been super blessed with.
Me too.
Really doesn't need a lot of enhancement. It ends up just looking like I smeared dirt on my cheeks.
Or you have a bruise.
Yeah.
I did use this. I usually don't like a brow gel. But
you
this
like
one
one
from NYX, the Tinted Brow Mascara, I will use if I'm just doing a no makeup day. So my day's off, so I look somewhat alive. And then I'll just run this through and it gives it just a little bit of color. So this one is in chocolate. I just ordered the MAC one though. They just came out with some.
I probably should not cover up my... Everybody watch my makeup routine and my mirror's like right here.
I don't have my bronzer. I'll be back.
Meanwhile, Sarah's son Jax is here listening to our fabulous YouTube content. He's not judging us at all. Okay, here's something that I learned a couple of years ago. I have a nice full face on especially the bottom half. I noticed that a lot of people with different shaped faces, they like to contour the same way where they're hitting the same spots. One thing that I noticed helped my face look like longer and thinner was instead of going back towards my ear, I actually go up towards my hairline. And I feel like it gives my face just a slightly more linear look rather than just like a horizontal look.
Yeah. Nope, that's what I do too. Okay, I have my Kylie bronzer. I actually really do like this one. This one is a tequila tan because it is pretty neutral. And I just totally blinded you with my light. If I'm actually going to contour, I like using a contour brush like this. I really like this one.
I like this brush. I use the heck out of this brush.
I have one, well, it's kind of like the conceal brush.
Oh,
but
I love it.
I have one that's similar to that too.
Get this area really good. Sometimes I contour my nose. This mirror is really dirty. I can't even really see what I'm doing.
I think mine still is the plastic on it.
Jeez, this mirror's so blurry. Okay, from my perspective, this looks splendid. I really hope it looks like it is on camera.
I think so. I'm gonna give the double chin under here. That's one thing I got from my mama is her cheekbones.
I got it from my daddy. All right, let's S's and G's do my nose. I gotta dig through my
I usually don't contour my nose because my nose is pretty narrow except for down here.
My nose is wide when I smile. So I'm going to take this shade here, which doesn't look like anything, but when you put it on your face, it does.
Use my NARS blush in Dolce Vita. I love NARS blushes. They are my favorite. Well, I lied.
MAC brush.
MAC and NARS are my favorite.
Okay, so I was blessed with a very heavy brow bone right here. So when I contour my nose, I like to also kind of sculpt out some of my eyebrow and narrow this little area for myself. It's gonna look crazy for a second until it's blended in. I do not go across and do the little button because I already have a button nose, like a ski slope nose, so I want my nose to look longer and thinner, not wider and more cute.
With my highlight here. I do not like a